Om. 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 Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat, Parabrahma, Tasmai, Shri Gurave Namaha, Sadashiva Samarambha, Shankaracharya Madhyama, Asmadacharya Paryanta, Vande Guru Parampara, Shruti Smriti Puranana, Alayam Karunalayam, Namami Bhagavatpadam, Shankaram Lokashankaram, Harihi Om, Shri Gurubhyo Namah, Harihi Om. My humble pranams to all Atma Jyotis, divine light of the self. I welcome all of you to today's session of Bhagavad Gita Shankara Bhashyam, Chapter 3. I am a seeker, I am a sadhaka. I am not a pandita, I am not a jnani, I am not a guru. I am just a sadhaka. I am conducting this study hour as a means for my learning. I am referring to few books. One of the books is published by Ramakrishna Matham. And I am also listening to discourses by various people on Bhagavad Gita. And I am making some notes, and I am making those notes available to you. If there are any mistakes, please forgive me. The purpose is for my learning, and in the process, if it is helpful to you, I will be very happy. We are studying Bhagavad Gita, chapter 3. So in the chapter 3, before chapter 3 starts, Sri Shankaracharya has written a Sambandha Bhashyam. We are going through that. In the last session, we have seen the first paragraph, 0.1 of Sambandha Bhashyam. In chapter 3, first shloka, Arjuna has a question. O Krishna, if you think that jnana is greater than karma, why are you instructing me to follow karma, this terrible karma? And Krishna answers to that question in Sloka 2, saying that I have given two paths. One is Jnana Yoga for Sankhyas and Karma Yoga for Yogis. If you look at it, it's very clear that there are two paths, Jnana Yoga and Karma Yoga. However, there is a philosophy or school of thought that prescribe to the viewpoint that there should be karma and jnana hand in hand. This viewpoint is called jnana karma samuchaya vada. At the same time, jnana should be there. At the same time, karma should be followed by the same person. This is the viewpoint called jnana karma samuchaya vada. Shankara objects to this viewpoint. At the time of Shankara, there were these philosophers who were holding this viewpoint that one should follow jnana and one should also follow karma. Here, karma means Vaidika karma. Vaidika karma is very specific. If you have a desire, there is a karma prescribed for that. As per Shankara, a jnani has no desires. Therefore, jnani need not, cannot do any karma because jnani has no desires. This is the viewpoint of Shankara. One who has no desires, why will he do karma? Just because Veda says that a particular karma can be done. For example, Putra Kameshti Yaga is there. If you do Putra Kameshti Yaga, you will get a son. But for a jnani, he is not interested in begetting progeny or son. He has taken to sannyasa. Why will he do Putra Kameshti Yaga? It makes no sense. Similarly, Jnana Karma Samuchayavada is untenable as per Shankara. In the same line of argument, here Shankara takes this opportunity of this first shloka in chapter 3 to put forth his arguments. So let us see what it is. Chapter 3, Sambandha Bhashyam 0.2. Few commentators before Shankara. See, right now, the commentaries on Bhagavad Gita are not available, which were written earlier than Shankara. But Shankara has mentioned that there was a Vritti earlier on Bhagavad Gita by Vrittikara, and he puts forth argument against the viewpoint of the Vrittikara. There was a Vrittikara commentator earlier than Shankara. The Vrittikara has given a different meaning to Arjuna's question, shloka number 1 in chapter 3, and Krishna's answer that followed. And what Vrittikara has given is self-contradictory. That is what Shankara is proving. The commentary given by Vrittikara is self-contradictory. How is that? We'll see. Who is Vrittikara? Some history, let us see. Vrittikara, there was a commentator called Bhartru Prapanchacharya who has written a Vritti on Bhagavad Gita. This Vritti is not available now. Whatever Shankara's commentary, Bhashya is there, based on that, we can make an assumption that Vrittikara has said so and so. But actual text of Vrittikara is not available now. So, Bhartu Prapanchacharya is known as Vrittikara. He has also written on Upanishads and all. He has a viewpoint. He is a proponent of Jnana Karma Samuchaya Vada. Same person doing Jnana and Karma at the same time. This is the viewpoint. Shankara, in his Bhashya, points out the self-contradictory nature of Vrittikara and establishes that Jnana Karma Samuchaya is untenable. It is not possible. Either you can be a mumukshu, take to sannyasa and follow Jnana Marga. Jnana Moksha. Jnanan Moksha. Moksha is possible only through Jnana. Karma cannot give you moksha. Karma can give you fruits like a better loka, better life and all. But karma cannot give you moksha. This is the viewpoint of Shankara. Karma can lead to chitta shuddhi, and a person who has chitta shuddhi, if he listens to the teaching of a Sadguru, will understand the teaching of jnana. By doing Shravana, Manana, and Nidhyasa, he will understand, he will know. By knowledge, by wisdom, by jnana, moksha is possible. But as per Vrittikara and other systems, the importance given to jnana by Shankara is not acceptable. They want karma to be given importance. They are not ready to accept that the karma portion prescribed by the Vedas should be given lesser priority. They want karma to be given higher priority. Karma should not be left. Karma should always be followed, is their argument. This is the orthodox argument which Shankara has opposed in his commentary, in his Bhashya. Vrittikara and others have interpreted the question of Arjuna and the answer of Krishna in a different way. What is the difference they have followed? See, as per Shankara, Arjuna is confused. Krishna has given the clear-cut teaching in chapter 2 that jnana, there is Sankhya Yoga and there is Karma Yoga. Two paths as clearly told, and Sankhya Yoga leads to Brahmi Sthiti, clearly told by Krishna. And he has also told Arjuna that follow Karma Yoga. Now, what is the difference? As per this question, Shankara maintains that Arjuna is confused. And out of his confusion, Arjuna has asked the question that, "O Krishna, if you think jnana is higher than karma, then why are you instructing me to do this karma?" This is the question of Arjuna. There's a clear-cut confusion you can understand in Arjuna's question. But the Vrittikaras and others who don't want that jnana alone can give moksha, karma has to be included. They are not ready to accept this interpretation. What they want is Arjuna is not confused. Arjuna has a different meaning in asking this question. Arjuna already has Viveka, and out of the Viveka, he wants to establish the meaning that Jnana Karma Samuchaya has to be established. So that's how they will interpret this. Shankara says Arjuna is confused between karma and jnana and has the question. If you take this interpretation, it makes karma and jnana as two different paths leading to two different goals, aims. Others do not agree to this. They want samuchaya. Jnana and karma has to go together. Vrittikara and other commentators interpret chapter 3 shloka 1 as Arjuna want to confirm or establish jnana karma samuchaya. Arjuna is not confused. This is the viewpoint of Vrittikara. Shankara argues, in that case, Krishna should have confirmed the jnana karma samuchaya. He has not done that. Krishna answer is very clear. Krishna's answer clearly demarcates the difference between the two paths, jnana and karma. Not only that, what is the answer of Krishna to this question of Arjuna? Krishna clearly says, I have given two paths earlier. Jnana yogena sankhyanam, karma yogena yogina. Jnana yoga for sankhyas and karma yoga for yogis. Krishna has clearly told. If Arjuna is not confused and he wants jnana karma samuchaya, he would not have asked that question. Even if he had asked that question, Krishna's answer contradicts the viewpoint of Arjuna. Not only that, Vrittikara has said something else in his Avatarika and Upodghata text, in his Sambandha text, which he has written at the start of the Gita interpretive commentary. Vrittikara has said something else, and here he is contradicting himself. What did he say in his Upodghata introductory text, and why he is contradicting here, we will see. How is Vrittikara contradicting himself? Vrittikara in his Sambandha Grantha, Upodghata text, has said, Jnana Karma Samuchaya is what is the purport of Gita. What Gita teaches is Jnana Karma Samuchayavada for all ashramis. Whether it is brahmachari, grahastha, vanaprastha or sannyasi, everybody has to do jnana and karma has to go together only. This is the essence of Gita teaching. This is what Vrittikara has told in his Sambandha Grantha, Upodghata text. Before he started writing his Vritti, he clearly told his intention that I am going to establish that Bhagavad Gita is supporting Jnana Karma Samuchaya. This is what Vrittikara told. And as per Yavajjiva Shruti, one has to keep doing karma as long as one is alive. Karma should not be left. If one leaves off doing karma and follows only jnana, it will not lead to moksha as per Gita. Moksha cannot be attained by jnana alone. This is the statement of Vrittikara in his Upodghata text. What is Yavajjiva Shruti? There is a Shruti Vakya called Yavajjivam Agnihotram Juhuyat. Yavajjivam Agnihotram Juhuyat. Meaning, as long as one is alive, one should do Agnihotra. That means a ritual or karma which is called Agnihotra. To do Agnihotra, one should be married. This is the meaning of that. That means sannyasa is ruled out. To do Agnihotra, marriage is essential. Without wife, one cannot do any yajna or Agnihotra. Therefore, As per Yavajjiva Shruti, one should be doing Yavajjivam as long as one is alive. Agnihotram Juhya. Agnihotram should be, one should keep doing Agnihotra. This is Yavajjiva Shruti. Shankara Bhashyam, chapter 3, 0.2, continuing. How is Vrittikara contradicting himself? Vrittikara maintained Jnana Karma Samuchaya in his Upadgata text as the main teaching of Bhagavad Gita. And when he comes to this sloka, chapter 3, sloka 1, Vrittikara says, for sannyasis, the Yavajjiva Shruti does not apply. Sannyasi can leave off karma. So this is the contradiction. Earlier, Vrittikara told Jnana Karma Samuchaya for all ashramis. Here he says, for sannyasis, Jnana alone can give moksha. So what Shankara says, how can Krishna give contradictory teaching? At one place he says, Jnana Karma Samuchaya for all ashramis, and another place he says, Jnana alone for sannyasis. How can Krishna give contradictory teaching? And how can Arjuna understand this contradictory teaching? It is not possible. Shankara Bhashyam, Sambandha Bhashyam, chapter 3, 0.3. Akshepana means the Purvapakshi is asking objection. The meaning of the Vrittikara in his Upadgata text is this. For a Gruhastha, if he leaves out Shrauta Smarta Karma, Jnana alone cannot give moksha. So what is Vrittikara's side arguing? They are saying when we said Jnana alone cannot give moksha, it is meant for Gruhasthas. For a Gruhastha, if he leaves out Shrauta Karma and Smarta Karma, Jnana alone cannot give moksha. But other ashramas can get moksha by just Jnana. Gruhastha has to continue doing Shrauta Karma and Smarta Karma in addition to Jnana to get moksha. This is what we meant. That's what they say. If the above argument is the argument, then also it is incorrect argument as per Shankara. Because Vrittikara has done a pratigna before he started his vritti. What is the pratigna? That I will establish Gita's purport is Jnana Karma Samuchaya. This is the pratigna of the Vrittikara. And how can he say now that for other ashramis like Brahmachari and Vanaprastha and Sannyasi, Jnana alone can give moksha. But for Gruhastha, Shrauta Karma and Smarta Karma has to be done. How can he say that? On what basis? So, on this, a akshepana. So, they are raising a point. What if we say, for a Gruhastha, Jnana alone cannot lead to moksha without the help of Shrauta Karma? Smarta Karma can be exempted. Somehow or the other, this Karmavadis, Mimamsakas want karma to be given importance. Otherwise, they feel uncomfortable. So, there is this point. For a Gruhastha, karma has to be done. Shrauta Karma has to be done. Without the help of Shrauta Karma, Gruhastha cannot get moksha with the help of Jnana alone. Shrauta Karma has to be there. But Smarta Karma need not be there. If you are wondering what is Shrauta Karma and Smarta Karma, Shrauta Karma are the karma rituals mentioned in the Vedic text. We are in these days, we do not see, at least I have not seen any Vedic rituals which are Shrauta karma being done on a regular basis. Mostly it is Smarta karma, which are done by many people in uh, popularity. Smarta karmas are based on the vratas, yagas like Chandi yaga, etc., which are based on Puranas and Itihasas. Shrauta karmas are the karmas based on Vedas. Answer to this is incorrect argument. If you say Gruhastha cannot get moksha by jnana alone, he needs to do Shrauta karma. But other ashramis can get moksha by jnana alone. Then how can anybody with right thinking, with viveka, a viveki, how can he agree to this? Moreover, if jnana plus smarta karma can give moksha to a brahmachari, then the same rule should apply to a gruhastha also. No need to say Shrauta karma should be done by gruhastha. If you apply a rule, you have to apply universally. You cannot apply selectively. You cannot say, for a gruhastha, this is the one. For a brahmachari, this is the one. For a sannyasi, this is the one. You should not say. Shankara's argument. If you say gruhastha needs Shrauta karma plus smarta karma plus jnana samuchaya that can lead to moksha, but for a brahmachari, jnana plus smarta karma samuchaya can lead to moksha, then you are putting extra burden and effort on the head of a gruhastha. Already the gruhastha has a problem of taking care of the family and all. Now you are putting the extra burden of Shrauta, Smarta, Jnana on the head of a gruhastha. Akshepana. What if we say, because Gruhastha has extra burden or effort of Shrauta and Smarta karma, in addition to Jnana, therefore, only Gruhastha is eligible for moksha and gets moksha, whereas the other ashramis like Brahmachari and Sannyasi will not get moksha. Because Grihastha takes the extra burden or effort of doing Shrauta karma and Smarta karma, only Grihastha is eligible for moksha and Brahmacharis and Sannyasis do not get moksha. If we can say like that. Answer. It is incorrect argument. All Upanishads, Itihasa, Purana, Yoga Shastra has clearly told that Sarva Karma Sannyasa is to be done as a part of following Jnana Marga, following Jnana, of attaining Jnana. Jnana Moksha. Shruti and Smriti has told Ashrama Samuchaya and Ashrama Vikalpa clearly. What is Ashrama Samuchaya and Ashrama Vikalpa? We will see. Explanation. Ashrama means 4 ashramas are there. Brahmacharya, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasa. Brahmacharya is the time when a person learns Veda in a Gurukul. The first part of the life when as a student life. And then a householder's life. And then Vanaprastha is the link between Grihastha and Sannyasa. A detached life in a forest dweller. And Sannyasi is one who has left everything completely. All karmas he has left. What is Ashrama Samuchaya? A person gradually progresses from Brahmacharyashrama to Grihastha to Vanaprastha to Sannyasa. This is told by the Shruti and Smriti. Also, Shruti and Smriti also told a person can jump from Brahmacharya to Sannyasa directly, or Grihastha to Sannyasa directly, or Vanaprastha to Sannyasa. This is called Ashrama Vikalpa. Akshepana. In that case, it means Jnana Karma Samuchaya is prescribed for all ashrama. Nobody can escape karma. This is the Karmavadis. They like karma. They have karma vasana. They like karma. So they want everybody to do karma. They do not agree that jnana can lead to moksha. Jnana independently can lead to moksha. They don't agree. The opponents of Shankara Advaita say that jnana cannot lead to moksha directly. Karma and upasana only can lead to moksha. Answer is no, it is incorrect, because Sarva Karma Sannyasa is prescribed by Shruti for a mumukshu, seeker of truth. Where is it prescribed in Shruti? Show me. Dropping desires, Putraishana, Vittaishana, Lokaishana. On sons, wealth, and higher words, one takes to sannyasa and begging alms. Brihadaranyaka Upanishad 3.5.1. Sannyasa is greater than all kinds of tapas. Mahanarayana Upanishad 24.1. Sannyasa is best of all. Mahanarayana Upanishad 22.1. Not by karma, not by begetting progeny, not by acquiring wealth. They attained liberation by tyaga alone, renunciation of karmas alone. Mahanarayana Upanishad 10.5. One should take to sannyasa from Brahmacharya Ashrama itself. Jabala Upanishad 4. Where is it prescribed in Smriti? Drop both dharma and adharma, satya and asatya, and also drop that by which you dropped these. Mahabharata, Shanti Parva, 329.40 to 44. What does that mean? Drop dharma and adharma. Adharma, you know already, you have to drop. Dharma means what? Doing the Vaidika karma to fulfill your desires. Drop kamya karmas, drop dharma. Satya and asatya. Also, you have to drop. Also, drop that by which you dropped this. So, you have dropped this. But what did you use to drop this? You used the ego, the ahankara, the manas to drop this. So, drop the ahankara also, using which you dropped all this. That means leave off ahankara. When you leave off ahankara, that is jnana, that is sannyasa. Looking at the samsara, which is without substance, and with a desire to acquire that which matters, they do not marry and take to sannyasa from brahmacharya, Brahaspati. Karma binds a person, jnana liberates. Therefore, yatis do not perform karma. Shukanusasana. Mahabharata Shanti Parva 2417. Sarva karmani manasa sanyasya. Bhagavad Gita 5.13. Therefore, jnana karma samuchaya is not tenable as per Shruti and Smriti. What is a big deal about jnana karma samuchaya? If you allow Jnana Karma Samuchaya, if you say Jnana alone cannot give you moksha, what karma can do? By doing karma, what can you achieve? Karma is limited. There is a desire, fulfill desire, and then acquire the desire. Then the merit will exhaust. What is got by doing something will be lost at another point of time. What is got at one point of time will be lost at another point of time. Whereas the position taken by Shankara is that what you are already that. You only need to know. You only need to drop the avidya. By knowing, you will know that you are complete, you are fulfilled. Knowledge liberates you. Knowledge frees you up. Knowing frees you up, not by doing. This is the main difference between the two schools, the duality schools and non-dual school. Knowing liberates is a non-dual school. The duality schools say doing liberates. Doing what? What do you do? You do a karma, you do a puja, you do a yoga, yajna, you do upasana on deity, on God, and God will liberate you. You go to the loka of the deity and you stay there. This is the main difference. Whereas in Advaita, by knowing your true nature, your swabhava as Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta Atma. I am full, I am Purna, I am complete. This knowledge liberates. Atma is Purna, Akarta, Abhokta. Atma is Akarta. Whereas, if for you to do an action, Atma is not a Karta. Atma has to be Karta. It's a doer. That is the fundamental difference. To be a doer, you have a desire. If you have a desire, you are incomplete. So what that school says is, there are many Atmas and you are an incomplete Atma. There is incompletion in you. You are incomplete and there is lacunae in you. You are kind of a lesser person, lesser Atma. Whereas Shankaradvaita is not like that. Shankaradvaita says, you are complete, you are full, you are Purna. You don't lack anything. You are fulfilled. You don't have any desires. You don't have to do any karma. This is the big debate of Jnana Karma Samuchayavada and Jnanan Moksha. This is the point you have to grasp. Hari Om Tat Sat. Shri Krishna Arpanamastu.